Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nisa Ratnasari and today I'm going to talk about Pretty's tea time. This is one of the most iconic traditions in the United Kingdom. Tea time is not only about drinking tea, it represents culture, history, and social habits of British people. For many British families, tea time is a moment to relax, to gather, and to enjoy simple snacks together. In this presentation, I will explain the types of tea time, the foods, and the drink, and why tea is so important in British culture. Let's get started. What is British tea time? British tea time refers to the tradition of drinking tea at certain times during the day. This tradition started hundreds of years ago and has become a daily routine for many people. Tea time can happen at home, at work, or in cafes and hotels. It is a special moment when people take a break from their activities to enjoy warm tea, biscuit, or small snacks. It shows how tea has become part of the British lifestyle, not just a drink. Next is types of British tea time. There are several types of tea time in Britain, each with its own purpose. Early morning tea is usually the first drink people enjoy after waking up. British breakfast tea is taken with the morning meal. Elephant's is a tea break around 11 a.m. and usually includes biscuit, but the two most famous types are afternoon tea and high tea. Afternoon tea is elegant and light, while high tea is heavier and closer to a dinner meal. I will explain the difference in the next slides. Okay, for the next afternoon tea. Afternoon tea is the most famous and traditional form of tea time. It was introduced in the 1840s by the Duchess of Bedford because she often felt hungry between lunch and dinner. Afternoon tea is served between 3 and 5 p.m. The food is like an elegant small sandwiches scones with cream and jam, and sweet cakes. Many hotels and tea rooms in the UK still serve afternoon tea, often with fancy plates and beautiful arrangement. It has become a popular activity for tourists who want to experience British culture. And the next is high tea. High tea is quite different from uh, afternoon tea. While afternoon tea was for upper class society, high tea was originally a working class meal. It is served around 5 to 7 p.m. after people finish work. High tea include heavier foods such as meat, fish, bread, eggs, and potatoes. Because the meal is more filling, high tea is closer to dinner. The term high comes from the height of the dining table, not from social status. Today, some people still confuse afternoon tea and high tea, but their purpose are actually very different. And the next is popular tea time foods. During tea time, British people enjoy a variety of snacks. The most iconic food is the scone, served with clotted cream and jam. There is even a debate among people which should come first, the cream or the jam. Other common foods include finger sandwiches, usually filled with cucumber, salmon, or egg mayonnaise. Sweet treats like Victoria sponge cake and shortbread cookies are also very popular. These foods make tea time not only relaxing but also delicious. And the next is popular British teas. There are many kinds of tea enjoyed the during tea time. The most traditional one is English breakfast tea, a strong black tea often mixed with milks. Earl Grey is another famous tea with a unique flavor of bergamot. Darjeeling and Assam teas come from India and are very popular in Britain. Some people also enjoy herbal teas like peppermint tea for a fresh taste. Most British people drink their tea with milk, sometimes with sugar, depending on their preferences. And the next, why tea matters in British culture. Tea is important in British culture for several reasons. First, it represents hospitality. When guests visit, the first thing many British people do is offer them a cup of tea. Tea time is also a social activity, a moment to talk, share stories, or connect with others. Tea become historically tea become popular during the 17th century and has remained part of daily life ever since. For many people, tea time is a comforting routine, helping them relax and take a break from stress. And the next is modern tea culture. Even though the tradition of tea time is very old, it continues to adapt to modern life. Today, people drink tea not only at home but also in office. Takeaway tea from cafes is also becoming common. Modern cafes experiment with new flavors like fruit tea or bubble tea. Afternoon tea has even become a popular tourist activity, with hotels offering special tea package. This shows that tea remains an important part of British culture even in the modern world. Uh, Next is in the last slide, conclusion. In conclusion, British tea time is more than just a tradition. It is a reflection of British lifestyle, history, and values. Whether it is afternoon tea with elegant snacks or high tea with a heavier meal. Tea time brings people together. It represents comfort, hospitality, a moment and a moment a moment to slow down. This tradition continues to live on and is enjoyed by both local and visitors from around the world. Yeah, visitor around the world. So yeah, I think that's all from me about British tea time. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for your listening. Bye bye.